So today's video is going to be a tutorial Tuesday. So I'm gonna go get my brushes. So thought I'd bring you along to come get them. This is what I use as like a face wash. I'll try and show you it better. And this is the towel of brushes. So that's where we're at. Hoping they've dried. They always do dry better overnight. So I'm going to take my highlight, which I've used so much. Like, I love it. Like, I just like using the products I like using. So I'm just swirling my brush around and I'm just... My eyes are watering, how fantastic. Just always putting a lot on just to give glow. Like, it's not the most pigmented, but it is super buildable, like it is. That's so much highlight. Gonna put some Vaseline on my lips. Just swirling that on my finger and just sort of putting that on my lips. My lips are not doing too bad right now, like they are pretty smooth. Like now I'm going to do eyebrows. These are all like the boring steps of makeup. I don't need to do too much to them. That's all I'm going to do to them. Like that's the shape I tend to go for. So now all the boring steps are over. We're going to pick a palette to use. Well, first I'm going to do eye primer. I like using this Lid Lock Barry M primer. Really don't need a lot of this. Like it is slightly like tinted, so it's no different to using a concealer. I find like you only need the tiniest bit. Like it's very good. Been playing a lot more with this palette, so I'm going to show you some looks. Been using my Spectrum brushes quite a bit, so I'm going to show. I'm going to start by dipping into Reveal. Just to make a nice base. This is just going to be quite a simple, plain look today. I'm not going for anything too dramatic. Just because I'm going with something a bit simpler today. It's like going in and giving like a nice base. Just going to try with this brush and just blend it out sort of thing. Like this is like going to be the blending brush. I might try this as a crease brush as well. See what that looks like. I'm just going to blend it. So not much is really happening. It's for those in the UK, it's half term next week. I'm going to take memories on this brush and just sort of up in the crease, like really just pack it in the crease. This you can like blend, or it can be like a crease brush. I've been enjoying using these Spectrum brushes, like I've really been enjoying them. I've also enjoyed getting a bit more creative, but also making my simple looks better as well, like making more neutral looks look quite good as well. Like really been enjoying doing that. So half term I'm so excited for. That's literally what I've been waiting for all term. It's been such a busy term with work and college work. I mean to say, like I forget to say there's loads of homework. I just say work as if I have a job. And really, I don't. I always forget to say there's been loads of college work or there's been loads of homework. Gonna dip into the shade Royal. The shade names are quite interesting. I'm just gonna put that on the lid. Colour. This palette you can do really bold looks or you can do like really neutral looks. I love it. I'm going to take Memories and put that down on the crease. I mean on lower lash line. Just to really like pull it together. And that's just made it all wet. How annoying is that? But they do dry luckily. So I'll just air the palette and let it dry. I'm just going to find a better brush to do that with. I'm going to take it on the Spectrum brush. I'm going to take a shade from like the Soap palette. It was a look I've created sort of thing where I did it on another day, but I found that the shade Dreams from this palette really looks nice, so I'm going to use the shade Dreams. Actually, I did use a bit of the sun, but I'm not going to do that today. To use Dreams. I always like put a little bit under my under eye so it just wipes away, so just gonna nick a little bit of cookie dirt and just put that under there, just to go under, just to sort of go over it a bit. I'm going to take a bit of touch and just put that on my crease. So the crease is a little bit more defined. Sometimes I find you do lose crease definition when you like put the shimmer on, that's why I tend to go over it. So that looks amazing. I'm just going to do an inner corner highlight. So when I put all the brushes back that I like used, so I know what ones need cleaning again and what ones don't. Oh no, I've just dropped my inner corner highlight brush down the side. Oh well, I guess we won't be doing it in the corner highlight today, so moving on. That's what happened to the palette. Wouldn't be me if I didn't ruin a palette. Like, my palettes just look awful. So I don't really do like nice looking. And then I just found to finish it off, gold eyeliner works quite well. Like, not all the time. Big dramatic black. Not all the time a big dramatic liner. It's needed, so. Just going to pack my palettes away so I don't end up with any problems with that. And I'm going to put this mascara on, which is Sky High. Probably going to rebuy this eventually when it needs rebuying. Because it's just so amazing. Like, it's... It might have been a viral TikTok product, but it went viral for a reason. But it's so good. Like, I wouldn't think it... And for lips, I'm not going to really do anything to them other than probably wear a clear gloss. I just love how plump my lips look. I'm using this gloss, so hope you've enjoyed this one. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I know it was just me talking about what I was doing, and a bit about half term, but it's really all that's happening. It's not like I have 25,000 things to talk about like I did when I started them. Like when I started, it was like Slickmas, my birthday, and planning for that and that being it. So now sort of in February, but the only exciting thing really is half term, and that's it. So sorry if it was boring, but don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in another video. Bye bye.